All right, what is up? I'm going to be showing you guys how I made $2,500 today trading the Nasdaq. As you take a look at the higher time frame, we are obviously in bullish order flow, and we're finally getting a retracement on the 4-hour. So as we're trending back up to all-time highs, we are leaving behind imbalances that could be filled before driving price back higher. And as we take a look at what happened overnight, this is exactly what we do, and we get a bunch of bearish order flow to fill these imbalances. And as we can see from the overnight session, we trend into bearish order flow and filled this 1-hour and 4-hour fair value gap right at market open. So now we drop down to the 5-minute to look for another objective today if we were to be bullish. So as you can see, we have all of this trend line liquidity built up from London session and Asian session, and we can target the highs of those session. And along with that, we have this high protecting this unmitigated 4-hour gap, which we can also use as an objective. And as we see market open play out, we get an instant bounce and flip out of this 4-hour and 1-hour fair value gap. And quite honestly, the only reason I faded this move is because we dumped over 700 points from the overnight session, and I'm not just going to take the first 1-minute inversion after dumping like that. But as we can see, this plays out, you missed the move, no big deal. So you missed this first move up. Does that mean the move is done for the day? No, we can still find an entry towards our objective. So as our objective being that untapped 4-hour, we can wait for imbalances to be formed and trade out of them towards our objective still. And at this point in price, you can see that we have left behind multiple 15-minute fair value gaps. See, now that we're inside this 15-minute fair value gap, we can use this as a pivot point to decide if price wants to remain bullish or keep making lows and we remain in bearish order flow. So now that we're inside this 15-minute, we want to use this low right here as a structured low to send price back higher. We do not want to see a sell sequence below this level. Now we need to look for an entry. We're inside the bearish 15-minute. We've generated low resistance liquidity, and we have this 1-minute BPR left behind. And as we let it play out, we want to wait for strong displacement invalidating this BPR. This right here, we do not get it, as you can see. After accumulating, we get this strong displacement candle invalidating this balanced price range, and we can now enter a long position. And after some time, we finally have a model, and we can capitalize on the move to the untapped 4-hour high, and bang. Hit TP around a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward. I got a really good entry here as I front ran the BPR. But this just shows you missed the initial move up. Does that mean price is done? No, we still have a clear objective in sight, and we find another entry towards it. We don't catch the whole pie this time, but we get a piece of the pie, and that's what's important. But yeah, this sums up today. If you guys have any further questions, let me know in the comments, or of course, join my Discord. But yeah, hopefully y'all learned a thing or two on how I see price, and I will catch y'all next time.